What's up everybody? Tommy here, Math Productions, and this video I'm gonna do a mod review. It's been a long time coming for me to highlight this mod author specifically. I am a huge fan of their work, not just their mods. Their mods are fantastic, but also just the way that their mind works with playing this game and watching their videos on YouTube, on their channel. Watching them, how they explain what they've built when it comes to manufacturing. I don't think anyone does it better than Will NY4. Will is, like I said, I am a huge fan of the way my friend's mind works, the way that they are meticulous with their intricate setups. It can feel super overwhelming, I think, for people that have no experience with manufacturing or setting up logistics or just thinking of the game in that way in general. But the way that Will explains it, super easy to follow along, super easy to comprehend. And I highly encourage anybody who's interested in manufacturing in general in the game, you should definitely head over to Will NY4's channel, check out the videos that they're doing, and it makes manufacturing far less daunting in my opinion. But the mods that we're talking about specifically, I showed Will's collection or from their mod author page and creations. If you are a fan of the channel, hopefully you've heard me mention already the domesticate all flora and fauna. That mod is fantastic. It makes it so that way when you're scanning flora and fauna, it just takes one scan to be able to actually 100% that species, and it makes it so that way when you have the zoology and the botany skills unlocked and you're able to build those planters and those husbandries, you can actually domesticate all the fauna that you're able to scan on each individual planet, right? It doesn't carry from one planet to the next. It's all localized to that planet, but it does allow you to, at that point, then actually manufacture those resources that those flora and fauna can produce for you, right? That's what we're also talking about specifically in this mod that I've talked over, and it's the food buyer. It's a cluster. There's an ammo buyer, a med buyer, a chem buyer, and now a food buyer. I'm going to show you at the very end of the video how that works, how you can set it up fairly simply, and how you can make an abundance of credits now right at your outpost. Will has absolutely changed the Outpost game with these mods because it gives you another avenue to justify actually spending the time and resources to build Outposts, because you're actually going to get a return on that investment with these mods. But I wanted to show off here real quick while we're waiting after setting up the components for the food buyer. We're going to actually let them produce some food and make us some money to show you how that works. I wanted to show off my homie Crooklyn asked me if I'd seen a mod, if I wanted to check it out, if I had checked it out. And I was going to just go ahead and download it right now and check it out. It's a weapon. And then I noticed, so I'm familiar with this mod author, a huge friend of mine, a fantastic individual and supporter of the channel. I'm a huge supporter of their work. My homie BadClams83, he's done a review on the 10mm and on the sniper, the wasteland specific mods from this author. But look at this. So there's 5 mods I have bookmarked that I would want to check out. It gives me just 5 weapons. It's like 20 bucks in real life. Hard for me to justify, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm super grateful for the ad revenue, but that's like, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily going to let me get those mods here right away. But down the line, I do hope to check those out. But I do understand where people are coming from with their aversion to paid mods. Again, 5 weapons, 20 bucks. That's a hard pill to swallow for me. But the way that manufacturing works for Will NY's buyer mods, if you saw on screen, I have the transfer container and the liquid storage going right to Betamax 76's produce maker builder. And I have it set to carrots. As the produce builder is bringing in the nutrients and the water from those storage facilities, it's converting those resources into carrots. It's at that point extracting those produced carrots, pushing them over to Will and Y's produce buyer, which I have set to buy those carrots. And once it's received 50 carrots from the produce producer, it can then convert those 50 carrots into one light ashta. There are tons and tons and tons of things that you can build in this game. Will and Y has added through 4 mods the ability to monetize all of those right there at your outpost. All of those mods are free. I highly encourage you to check out my homie Will and Y4 doing fantastic work, and these mods are truly incredible. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you consider subscribing to this channel. Tons more content on the way. Let me know in the comments what you think. Take care.